guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm sure you've missed us. So this is the official season 2, and today I have my beautiful partner with me, Helen. So I know you guys have been wondering what we've all been up to. We've been through so much, we needed that much needed break, and now we're back better, and we have the most amazing fun stuff for you. Stay tuned and enjoy our show.
We didn't get to spend as much time as we used to.
Yeah.
So, life, family, business,
life, business, chasing money, which is very, it's a necessary something.
Yes. So this season is going to be different. We're bringing in new stuff, we're inviting new people, fun people. We don't want to say too much, actually, but we're so excited to be back. So, girl, let me tell you something happened recently.
Yeah?
Yes. I have this girl come to me, honestly, and she told me that if her boyfriend is not jealous or doesn't show any sign of jealousy in the relationship, that she feels like he doesn't care about her. That's why she's having a fight with him right now. Like, she goes out with people or with other men or with a friend, and then he doesn't care, doesn't call her, doesn't bother, and then she feels like it's a problem, he doesn't love her enough. So do you think like jealousy in a relationship is healthy? Does it help a relationship? Do you think it's healthy or?
Like, jealousy to what point?
Jealousy in general, like, do you think it's healthy? Do you think it helps a relationship? Do you think it is good? Just like she wants it. But do you think it's actually a good thing? Is it healthy for a relationship?
Yeah, when it comes to things like that, like jealousy, show some enthusiasm, show some concern when it comes to me. Men who say like things like, oh, where are you going to? You can't go out, you can't work. I know some people that they don't work, their men are just always about them. They just want to lock them into the house,
Yeah.
I think that's extreme. But for a woman, in my opinion, I want to hear yours too, but if you're a woman and you just want some toxic jealousy, like, it's another thing if he doesn't call, he's nonchalant, but when he's, what are you wearing? I don't like that. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's toxic when it comes to relationships, spouses. You should be able to trust each other. And once trust is out of the relationship, you guys are just playing games, and that's just it.
I feel like jealousy is innate. Everybody has it. Even the Bible says God is a jealous God, It's natural. Now, it's just our ability to control it, and it takes maturity, experiences, because everybody has it. Even with friends, not just your spouse.
Yeah.
Like, I'm introduced to one of my girlfriends. I'm like, what's up now? Why are you guys not, like, chilling with me? Why are you guys, like, leaving me behind? I have to have gotten to a stage of maturity where I understand that it's not a bad thing that you guys are hanging out together, but do you get it? So the same
You're
thing
feeling some type of way, so that's kind of jealousy.
Yeah, but in general, jealousy is a very toxic.
Wait, sorry, I just want to ask a question. Like, are we going to call that jealousy or envy?
No, it's jealousy.
It's jealousy.
Actually jealousy. When they say jealousy, when you're jealous, you don't want to share. Let's say God is a jealous God. God doesn't even want you. I'm using the biblical reference here. God doesn't even want you to serve another God.
Another God.
It's just like, I want you for me. I don't want you to go, okay, you're purchasing something from me now. And then you go and meet some other, competitor.
Vendor.
I feel bad,
Yeah.
So it's how I control those feelings or that feeling. But in relationships with spouses, it's unhealthy. Jealousy makes us do irrational stuff. You start to check phones, you start to talk rudely, you start to some toxic traits. Like, just like you said, jealousy is bad in general. Like, it ruins relationship. When you're supposed to be happy with someone, you're jealous. Why are you jealous? Like, why? So it's not easy. It's easier said than done to tell people not to be jealous. Because if you love someone, there's a level of possessiveness that comes with it. So it's not easy to not be jealous.
So, like, in this aspect now, we're talking about just like jealousy in like relationships, like spouses, or like there's some people that when their friends buy a car,
no, now
they start to envy.
Yes, it's natural for you. I'm going to be honest. If my friend buys a car, I might say, oh wow, this car is really lovely. Why? Because we're probably in the same field. What happened? I don't have enough sales. I don't get enough sales. Like, what happened to me? I might feel a little bit bad. Like, oh, what was going on with me? some people take it to the extreme.
I get what you mean. Like,
do you understand?
Yeah.
Some people then take it to it's natural for you to feel like, why?
Yeah, because
I'm that kind of person who tell my friend like, Omo, what's going on with you, guy? This car is bad though. Where my own never come now?
Yeah, you know, this thing that you just said, the different people that react differently to things.
Yes.
There's some people that will look at you and be like, are you the first person to buy a car?
Exactly.
And this, that. That kind of person is a jealous person.
Yes.
But there's some people that will be like, oh my God, look at your car.
Yes,
This
I
car
can't
is so,
wait to
I
have
can't wait.
mine.
That's for inspiration.
Yes,
So it's okay to feel.
It's okay to feel like, oh,
But you
why
have
don't I
to
have this? But
curb
it's
it.
maturity and, and mental growth to be able to go past that toxic jealousy. And, people should avoid toxic relationships.
Yeah.
Wunmi, so what about, there's some, I know a lot of you out there are going through this in your relationships, Some of you have husbands or wives who prevent you from getting jobs because they're afraid. They're jealous. That's the word, afraid. They're jealous that if you go out there, you might meet somebody new. They don't want you to hang out with friends. They're so possessive. So what's your advice?
What if you come to me with that?
What's your advice?
Yeah, basically, I think there are two things. Yeah, there are two things to it. Because some certain people that, when they are like extra possessive of their spouses, their wives, there's always like, I feel like that I'm going to point out two major, reasons why they do that. One is either they took them from somebody else,
Oh.
Yeah. So, because I know people like this where the man and the lady she was living with somebody, she had a man that she was ready to marry. They were like 8 years in the relationship. Yeah, and everybody thought they were going to just end up together. And from nowhere, this guy swoops her off her feet, takes her, shows her the luxury life. And what did he end up doing? She can't walk. She doesn't go anywhere because he's paranoid.
Yeah.
So paranoia can cause that to happen.
Okay.
Or there's another one. He himself is just paranoid for his own reasons or her own reasons. It can go both ways.
So what's your advice to people like that in that kind of relationship?
If you're in that kind of relationship, there's, at the end of the day, nobody can tell you what to do. But if it's taken away from you, if you're losing yourself as a person, like, for instance, let's take an instance where this person is like the lady or the man is like an extrovert. He likes to work, he likes to do things, he likes to travel. And then you now end up with someone who's telling you, don't go there, don't go there. That's telling on you. And if it's good for you, there's some people that money makes them do certain things. Because before a person will tell you, don't go here, go there, he's maybe footing on your bills, he doesn't want you to work, he's trying to control you.
Mostly,
do you understand?
Yeah, that's
so it's left to you.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some women that in a situation, if I don't have any income, if she doesn't have any income, or if he doesn't have any income, that way it doesn't have a choice. It just has to stay there. But when you work, when you understand your value, when you understand what you bring to the table, that kind of scenario would not benefit you. I'm not going to advise you to bounce, but if you like toxicity, you can stay. But any other reason?
Not all form of jealousy is toxic, but then I like to, put this out there. Do you think jealous people are insecure?
Do you know something just came to my mind when you said not all jealousy is toxic?
Yes.
Do you know there's some women that like men beating them? Someone told me the other day that a lady said she does not believe a man likes her if he doesn't hit her.
Oh,
Did you see that? Oh my God, I just literally just remembered. Remember Drea, when Drea said, when I need to bring out this whole story. When Megan Thee Stallion got shot.
Oh yeah.
By whoever, yeah. Drea came and said, maybe the guy likes her, that's why he shot her. I'm like, people are like, hold up. Why would you shoot me because you like this? Like, girl, I want you and nobody else can have you. I'm going to shoot you. She's like, shoot me up, baby. That doesn't make any sense. That's proper violence. Yes. If anybody threatens you with your gun,
yes.
So there's some people that like this thing. So it's just to each his own. But I ain't about that life.
Insecurity for me is so unattractive. It's like you have to first love yourself. I feel like before you go out of your house, before you wear your designer shirts or your best outfit, the confidence you wear is what makes you.
Yeah.
Confidence is a lot of. Is in fact your confidence will sell you. So insecurity is unattractive, and I know that I'll speak for myself. I have been insecure in my relationship, and when it happened to me, I wasn't attracted to my man anymore because I was nagging. Insecurities make you do all sorts of stuff. I was doing weird things that ordinarily I wouldn't do, and I'm sure a lot of people have experienced that. So I feel like insecurity is a no. You must first love yourself. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are insecure, they lack confidence. If you believe as a woman, you have this self-confidence, you're sure of yourself, you know who you are, you know your worth. What? There's nothing that man, because insecurity is like, oh, he doesn't think I'm beautiful enough, or he doesn't think I'm, that outgoing, probably doesn't think I'm smart enough, or that educated, or that business-oriented. So all of that, you have to first believe in yourself.
True.
Look at this one with Gio that is trending.
True.
There are a lot of dumb people who's like, especially religious leaders, who go to that podium, they stand there and they say jargon.
Yes.
It has happened to people where they had problems in their relationship, serious problems, like women who felt insecure in their relationship, probably because they were too fat. And you see them, they go to the gym, they eat the gym and they lose weight and they start to look their best. They go to the market and they start working, they go back to the, Do you know the man starts to become threatened? Yeah, he starts to see her different. Like, okay, what's going on here?
Of course.
So that insecurity, she doesn't care anymore. Hi, you're going out. Oh, bye. She's talking to her business, she's talking to her client, talking to her customer. She's busy, she's making money. So another thing is, I don't know, it's for us to work on ourselves first as men and women. Like,
yeah, you have to bring your best self to the table. So, because I always say this, I had this friend, she used to date this guy. Like, the guy would tell her, oh, I want to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. He'll tell her these things, but then again, this guy, he'll leave her home. He'll leave her in the house, and he'll go to the club. He'll come back late. Obviously, she'll be at home. She'll make him something to eat. If he wants to get down, she's submissive. She'll, pop it open. And he kept doing this over and over again. And at some point, she had to ask herself, like, is this guy trying to make me a doormat? Do you understand? Because sometimes he won't even come back until maybe the next morning. So at that point, she realized that I'm a queen. I cannot be putting up with this man's insecurities, because she couldn't talk to anybody. It cut her off her friends, it cut her off her family.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he did all of that. And at the end of the day, she moved on. She left him because she's like, I know my worth. Do you understand? She knew her worth, and she decided that she wasn't going to be this person anymore. And then he started seeing her out, in her, gorgeous self, and he started begging, but she never went back there because she respected herself enough to walk away from a situation that didn't serve her. There's even this Nigerian celebrity, I'm sure you know her. She used to be very, very fat. And she did a surgery recently. You need to see her. Even her pictures, she has this, confidence, which you can see. So at the end of the day, we as individuals need to work on ourselves. You need to bring your best self forward before you can now say you want to, meet with somebody. Because if you have past insecurities, because some people have history. I met this guy once, actually. He was talking to me. He used to talk to me. I met him through, his sister actually saw me. And she liked me, and she's like, I want you to marry my brother. I really want you to marry my brother. And I'm like, okay, let's see who this brother is. We met this brother, and brother will come, we'll go out to dates, we'll go out, we'll eat, we'll do stuff, stuff like that, like we'll go out, activities. And then when it came to like gifts and stuff, and he's like, oh no, my ex, I gave her 5 million naira for our wedding, and she used it to do her birthday, so I cannot give a girl money like that. I'm not really about your money, but don't come and use your ex's problems for me. Do you understand?
That's insecurities.
It's insecurities from his past relationship that he brought back to this present relationship. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know. I wouldn't even be with you if not for your sister. So you're supposed to pamper me. And I just said, bye-bye. Until now, we don't speak. He used to call me, be like, Wunmi, when we get married, I'll buy you a Range Rover. When we get married, I'm like,
you're not about to see a Range Rover.
We're not married and you ain't done shit for me. So Why would I go get married to someone like you? So at the end of the day, it's what serves you. Some people, some women will say, oh, yeah, I'll marry him. You get there. Nothing. So
guys,
get your best self.
Yeah.
So you can produce. He didn't heal from his past relationship and he wanted a new relationship. If you had healed, you would have known not to do that. Like, even if at the back of your mind you're thinking, oh, this girl wants to chop my money. Don't tell me your ex chop your money. I'm not your ex. I'm nobody's ex.
So at the end of the day, like, it all boils down to insecurity, being insecure. It doesn't have to do with your partner. It's just you. Work on yourself, generally. Just find a way to build yourself. We want you to tell us what you think. Like, what's your most, like, when have you felt most insecure? We are all insecure. It's just that most of us try to have a cover up. We're insecure about something, So I'd like for you guys to drop a comment, tell us about, when you've been most vulnerable, how you felt insecure in relationships, not just with your spouses, with your friends as well, and how you dealt with it. Would like to hear that, and we look forward to all of that. And then we hope that, as we all move forward, we realize that we're worthy, we're all gods on earth, we're important. So
you're everything.
Work on yourself first before you expect your spouse or your friends to respect you. So that's it for this segment.
End of the segment.
And we're so happy that you guys got to spend time with us. And I hope you enjoyed and look forward to the next one, which is going to be more interesting and mind-blowing. So we love you as usual. You have to love us. We're fine now. Come on.
Welcome back.
Bye.